Cool. All right. So for today, what we want to review is the lessons learned from years of working with Shopify brands on what the features are that they're missing. So we have a ton of different checks and things that we've learned from working with over 100 different brands that are easy, low-hanging fruit that help people make money. So the first thing is working from the customer back, right? So the technique we use here, order your own products. So you order your product, then return it. You can see all kinds of things that you would miss because a lot of brands who have been, especially if they've been around for a couple of years, they haven't gone back and looked at what it's like to buy from their own company. And maybe they use a fulfillment center or they switch fulfillment centers. And so the product is showing up damaged or it's not packaged right, or the inserts aren't being put in place properly. That's one thing. And then the notifications aren't going through properly, right? So the emails that you're getting are out of date. They have old information or they're using the wrong email address. Double check all of that. Return your product. Does the return page, is the return process smooth? Is it easy? Do they get their money back? Check all of that stuff, right? And is bonus points, when you go to order your own product, have someone who's never used your website before do it with you and just watch them and have them talk out loud to see if it's an intuitive buying experience. So that's the first easy win to make more money with your Shopify store. Second, proactive customer service. So instead of waiting for people to ask you questions, be more aggressive with your customer service, reach out to them. So this is when they land on your website, have a chat pop up that shows, hey, we're here to help. It's funny, but we never think about it until we go into a store, but they have people that show up. Hey, can I help you with anything? How are you doing? What are you looking for today, right? This is a known process in a retail environment, but we don't do this in our own businesses, our own e-commerce businesses. So start doing this, start reaching out to people. How do you do that? Greet people with a hello and a smile. So have faces on your website, looking at the person, smiling, have your chat pop up. How can I help you, right? So that's big. Another way is to answer questions before they even become a question. So on your website, especially on your product pages, have FAQs, have really good descriptions, have product images that show every side. I can't tell you how many websites I see where the product page has one image, especially if it's a consumable product that has nutrition facts. Showing one side of the product is not enough. At least show the backside with the nutrition facts. Come on, show us what we're going to get if we buy from you. Otherwise, what's going to happen? I'm going to have questions and I'm going to bounce because I don't have time for this. I'm going to go back to TikTok and scroll cat memes, okay? And if we can answer all the questions, the next step is to show social proof. Make it so that I'm not the first one to buy this. Make it obvious. And then put related items. If I'm going to buy this, I should also buy that. Make this clear. And for you guys who are advanced and at the head of the class, the simplest thing that is the ninja trick here is get Lucky Orange or a screen recording thing in the Vitals app or Hotjar and actually watch people going through your website. If you see people clicking on something, rage clicking is what it's called, they probably thought that it was a button and they want it to click. It's a dead button. Or if you see them getting stuck, they go through, the ones you want to look for are people who spend a lot of time on your website, but don't buy, right? They go through 4 or 5 different pages in your website, where they spend more than 5-10 minutes on your website and don't buy. Why? Watch, see where they exited from. What was the last thing they saw? Or try to watch their session and see where were they getting stuck and make your process smoother. And then you can also pop up survey questions for people who have been through 1, 2, or 3 pages or landed on anything that's after in the URL field /products, right? So you can set it to say anything after /products. I want you to pop up this pop-up, and the pop-up can say, hey, is there anything holding you back from buying today? And you'll get some really good insights on what people are struggling with, what they're wondering about, okay? The next thing is discounts. This is a huge one that we've learned from working with our Shopify clients, is that your promotion strategy can actually hurt you. So there's some people who are extreme. They're like, we never discount. Then there's people who are on the other side who discount too much, and they don't realize they're actually losing money because they're giving too big of a discount, and they're discount all the time. I don't like either of those options. I like to discount to increase my average order value or raise my AOV. So buy 2, get a third one free, right? Instead of 10% off one, do buy 2, get a third one free, or buy 2, get 25% off, much better, or buy 3, get free shipping, right? This is just like McDonald's. Would you like fries with that? Upsell like crazy, guys. If you notice this, these 2 up here help you with this helps you with getting trust, not losing trust after you make a sale. This helps you with conversion rate, getting you a higher conversion rate. At least 2 or 3 people out of every 100 should buy from you. And this helps you when those people buy, they buy more. So instead of buying $40 for that one unit, you can get them to spend $50 or $60 or $70 with every purchase. You've just doubled your revenue without increasing the amount of people that purchased or the amount of money you've spent, just by improving your average order value. And if you combine both, increase your average order value and increase your conversion rate, instead of 2 or 3 people, 4 to 6 people are buying, you've just quadrupled your business with just a few of these little strategies. Okay, one more, be aggressive about follow-up. The simplest way to get somebody through, we always think about, is I make a post on social media, they show up on my homepage, they go to the collection page, product page, check out, buy. Not everyone, in fact, hardly anyone is going to go through that process. So you need to have ways of getting them back in. So this is a couple of examples of this are your abandoned carts, right? So abandoned carts, browse abandonment, they were browsing through your product pages, didn't make it to the cart, get them back. This is if they aren't in the store part of your website, the shop/product, then get them over to the blog, have some interesting blog stuff, your About Us page, your contact form. All of these things should have links back to your collections pages and your product pages, your store. Get them back into the store, get them back shopping and buying with you. Another way that follow-up is important, that's all pre-purchase. After purchase, this is where your fortune is. It's in the follow-up. So after someone buys, get them to buy again, right? So your post-purchase emails are massively important. What's critical is find people who have not bought on schedule. So if you've seen that most people buy every 30 days, create a segment of people who purchased more than 30 days ago and ask them if they want to buy again. You can even add a discount to it or a promotion, volume discount if you want to as well, or a bundle. And then people who haven't bought the other products. So if you normally sell burgers, sell fries, right? People should buy fries. That pairs well, is complementary with the product. So create a segment in your email program of people who bought the one product and don't have the other, and send them an email for an offer of the other, right? This is critical. And the last real ninja technique is to analyze your repeat purchasers to find your best sellers, right? Your best sellers, your best customers. This is crucial. Why? Because when you understand what it is that keeps people buying more and more and more, that's what you need to put into your marketing and your advertising and your website, and really focus on that, because that is what people want to spend money with you for. And you'll make the most money selling the thing that is the easiest for people to buy often. So sell those. So a great example of this is someone that might sell supplements, for example, and the whey protein is the most popular seller, but they keep pushing the creatine in their advertising. Well, guess what? If 50% of your people who have bought from you are buying the whey protein over and over and over again, but no one repeat purchases the creatine, you should try and find more whey protein customers, because they're going to buy more often. So run your ads for those. All right, so let's walk through some examples. And by the way, we have a whole bunch of checklists for this, and we've seen there's a lot more. These are some strategic things, but we have a whole bunch of checks that we run through, different things that we check on, integrations, apps, all those things. For sure, let me know if this is something you're interested in, and we can talk. But all right, let's dive in to an example. So the buyer's journey is very straightforward. We always assume someone's going to show up on our website. And by the way, remember, one of the key things is we want things popping up showing, hey, how can I help you? Smiling faces, right? Human being interacting with you, right? It's nice to have gorgeous product imagery. A lot of people have just product images like this. That's okay, but it could be better if you have smiling faces greeting people energetically, right? It just feels more welcoming. That's the first thing you want to see on your homepage. The very top of the homepage here, I've brought a couple examples. I'll show those in a second, but that's the first thing. You want people greeting you. Then usually people will either click on a product, a collection, or go up here to your navigation. So your navigation needs to be clear. So the second piece is your collection. So this is a typical buyer's journey. So your collection page should have, usually you can add in something here. I like to also add a video, right? For the whole collection, add some content. Then when you click on a product, boom, you can see the product page. Notice there's reviews here. Should have the reviews, social proof We've got different images showing different sides of the product on white. Bonus points if you add a video or animated GIF as well. Related items, we're trying to increase our average order value. And then all kinds of different offers and symbols should make it clear what they're going to get. Bonus if you want to add in these kind of things here, people looking, all these are extra and they're nice. But for sure you want social proof, related items, all sides of the image, clarity around what this is, and social proof. Okay, very clear. All right, then they make the product selection. They say, I want to add to cart. Boom, you have a cart. In the cart, and this is a technique, you can have a drawer, but I also like having the cart. Why do I like having a cart page? Because we can upsell some more. We can add more things if they're complementary. You can get really sophisticated and put things based on if they're buying a turban headband, maybe they also want a robe to go with it. And you can be very careful and precise about what you put here. Then you proceed to checkout, customize your checkout, make sure you have your logo here. A lot of people think, oh, I can't customize Shopify checkout at all. You actually can, right? You can customize some of the stuff here at the top, make it branded to you, okay? Then once they buy, they'll be taken to a thank you page, and you can customize the thank you page there. Post-purchase upsell, just like here, where we had an upsell for other products, you can have an upsell on the back end after they buy. The easiest person to get to buy your product is someone who's already bought your product. So sell them something else on the back end. Maybe sell them some conditioning cream. Obviously, they're into hair care here. Tell them some conditioning cream, add it directly to their order. Okay, so that's the normal buyer's journey. This is good. So let's look through some checklists, some things that we can improve, right? So we talked about fortunes in the follow-up. I already showed you some things here, right? We can add some video. We didn't go straight to the cart page here. We went to a drawer page, right? When we added to cart, that's some easy improvements that could happen. Don't get me wrong, this site's already doing well. They have an offer, 10% off any order over $95, right? Trying to increase that order value. It works, guys, use it. Having clear descriptions for your products, right? On the home page here, or excuse me, the collection page, we want to have image, but if you can have a video, that's even better. And when you notice here, there's no stars. So this one thing I'd advise this client to do is add product review images, easy one line of code addition, and you can have all your product review stars next to the products on the collection pages. Same thing on the home pages. If you wanted to, you can do the same thing, easy one line of code. Okay, so that's this site. This one's already kind of there. Let's go to one that probably can use a little bit more advice. Walk you through that. This one's actually really good too. This one's amazing. I mean, look at these guys. This client, they have great sliders. I normally don't recommend sliders. Why? Because if you think about it, I had to come here to click. Normally when people land on your homepage, they scroll right by the first one. So the second and third image is never going to be seen. If you want to have 3 images, just do them every other one. So have the image, then have some kind of way to get them further into your store, which is, these are great, right? Recipes, gift boxes, then have the second image, then have shop by category, then have the third image, then have bestsellers. That's a better way than using sliders, okay? Testimonial block is great. So this is a great homepage. They have all the elements here to help me figure out where I can plug in, where I want to go next from this store, right? What are all the things that are available to me? So I'll pick a collection up here. I'll shop by category. Let's say I want some pasture-raised turkeys. All right. Uh-oh, not good. So no products here. So obviously that's an easy optimization. But what about here? Some elk. I know they'll have elk. And again, the video would be great. Image is amazing. Video would be even better. But look at all these different options. I love how there's motion. Again, with the product reviews would be nice. And then selection, the filtering. Oh, okay, this is cool. But what if we had filtering by bestsellers, right? The easiest thing to do to make more money in your Shopify store is to sort your product collections by the bestsellers. Help me make a decision. If I'm looking at this, I'm kind of like, ooh, jerky and burger. I'm not sure what I want. So pick the one that sells, where people are who come to this site buy the most often, and sort by best selling. That's always an easy hack to get people more, because I may not want to sit here and scroll through every single thing you have. Okay, so let's say I picked this one, elk chuck rust. Remember what we talked about product images? This is great to have more than one. What's nice is if you can also have some simple product on white shots. Uh-oh, this theme has some problems here. I can't get back to the original one. Ah, there we go. I need to click, come through. And this is why I say, order your own product, go through the process. You will see things like this that you missed because you had the designer create the site and you didn't, and you haven't gone through every single page. So now you would notice that, hey, when someone clicks on one of the images, I can't get back to any of the other images. Oh no, what's going on? But this site is doing really well in terms of description, all above the fold, right? I would definitely want to check this on mobile, but related products. So let's add it to cart. Oh, sold out, so I can't. Let me pick a different one. Oh, and it even said sold out. Okay, elk T-bone, add to cart. Oh, and you go to cart. That's a key thing. Some people wonder, should I go to straight to the cart or should I just keep shopping? The question is, if you have people buying more than one item, then yes, do it this way where it adds to cart and assume people keep shopping. If normally people just buy one, just take them straight to the cart after they hit add to cart. It's a setting you can check. Notice no related items here. Okay, this is an easy opportunity to fix. Put that in. Oh, it looks like they're showing you how to calculate shipping early. This is okay, but notice, here's why I would not do this, because I don't have this person's email address yet. So if I wanted to reach out to them, if let's say they're like, oh man, $109, let me go get my card and see if I have that much on my card, right? So they go check their bank account and forget, they end up going and running errands. Well, I can't send them an email and say, hey, you forgot. So I definitely want to get them into the checkout first before asking that kind of information, because look what's first in the checkout. Add your email. Okay, so add your email, and then no matter what, as long as I've got that's registered, I can retarget them with abandoned carts, even if they don't finish the rest. You can add in a post-purchase app here, like Zipify, one-click upsell, after sell. There's a couple apps that you should put an offer here, just like we did on the cart page. And after we purchase, we're good to go. All these policies here, refund policy, shipping policy. This is if you do the default Shopify policy pages, those only exist there. So you need to make sure you create dedicated pages with that information into your footer. So those are just a couple things that I wanted to show you guys about optimizing your Shopify store for purchase, right? So remember these key takeaways, these four: work from the customer back, order from yourself, proactive customer service, volume discount instead of just discounting, bundle sets, kits, and be aggressive about follow-up. And then just walk through your website as a customer as frequently as you can. Daily is never too much. And if you do those things, you will make the most money from email, from Shopify, from your e-commerce business. I promise you. One last thing, again, this is what we do. I'm Emmanuel Leah from Leah Systems, where we build systems that build brands online and help e-commerce brands go from 10K a month to 100K a month to $1 million a month in revenue without wasting a fortune on ad spend or working themselves to death to do it, so they can pay themselves what they actually deserve from their business. If you're looking for audit advice, we can walk through this whole system. We've done this millions of times. That's an exaggeration. We've done it a lot, but we can do it for you. It's worked for us in our businesses. It's worked for our clients, and it can work for you too. So just reach out to us. Either click the link, hit our website, contact form, or reach out, and we'd be happy to go through this checklist for you and your brand.